Okay, so this is what we were busy with yesterday. En ek wil net gou vinnig met julle praat oor die formaat van 'n prakties. So you guys haven't done any practicals for marks in quite a while. Not counting the ones you did in grade 8 and grade 9. So next week, Monday and Tuesday, you are going to get this information. Okay, so wanneer ons 'n prakties doen, beteken dit jy moet al die stappe van die wetenskaplike metode kan toepas. Do you guys remember the scientific method? You need to be able to write a hypothesis. You need to be able to write a conclusion. You need to be able to draw the apparatus. Nee? Maar ek gaan vir julle mooi verduidelik maandag en dinsdag hoe om dit te doen. You need to be able to identify the independent, the dependent and the control variables. Okay? Goed, so wanneer ons hierdie eksperiment uitvoer, gaan jy een ding meet en een ding verander. Okay? And it's normally the stuff that's on the axis. So look at those axes. What's on the axis? Temperatuur en tyd, né? Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Control variables, think about it for a bit. Wat moet jy die hele tyd dieselfde hou terwyl jy besig is? Okay? Gaan vir julle sê nie. Dink 'n bietjie daaroor. Okay? Selfs met die apparate. Julle gaan die ding opstel en ek gaan vir julle sê wat dit is terwyl julle dit opstel. Maar het julle al gesien nee in die gang by Juffrou Hofmeyer is daar sulke goed opgeplak, né? And this practical is going to take a while, so you can slip out and go and check the name. If you're doing your apparatus, remember you do your sketch in pencil. Netjies. Jy hoef nie 'n artist te wees om netjies te wees nie, né? You do that in pencil, maar jy doen jou byskrifte netjies onder mekaar in pen, né? Nie een hier en een hier en een daar nie, netjies. Okay. And then I told you guys you're also writing a test about this in class. So maandag en dinsdag gaan julle almal mos nou die praktiese doen. Dan eers later in die week gaan ek kyk wanneer ons in die ander klas min of meer dieselfde tyd het. Dan gaan julle 'n toets skryf in die periode. Okay? En dit gaan oor hierdie inligting waarmee ons gister begin het. The things you have to know, what happens when it reaches its boiling point. Dan gaan daar half 'n afplatting wees in die temperatuur. So then for a few minutes, all the temperatures that you are recording will be constant or more or less constant. Okay? Goed, nog 'n ding is, julle moet weet hoe om 'n grafiek te teken. Okay? What does a graph need for you to get full marks? Yes. All of those things. Okay? So go and think about it again. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what you have to think about. Okay? Goed, al daai goedjies. So, I'm going to do this curve again from left to right en dan gaan ek baie vinnig vir julle sy omgekeerde wys. So ons het klaar gister gepraat oor die verhittingskurwe. So it starts in the solid phase and we're heating it up to the gas phase. Okay? Nou die teenoorgestelde is die verkoelingskurwe. So then you start at the gas phase and you're cooling it down going into the solid phase. So then obviously everywhere where you should have, or where here you say the kinetic energy is increasing, now you're going to say the kinetic energy is decreasing. Nee? Of by potentiële energie waar jy gesê die afstand tussen die deeltjies word verder van mekaar af, daarom word die intermolekulêre kragte swakker. Wanneer dit 'n verkoelingskurwe is, gaan jy sê die intermolekulêre kragte word sterker want die afstand tussen die deeltjies word klein. Okay, so you just swap it around, but it is on the notes. Okay. Goed, so net omdat dit die ding is wat die maklikste is vir ons om te imagine, is ons begin hierso met 'n klomp blokkies ys. Okay? Some ice and then we start heating it. So we are adding energy into the system. The method that we are adding energy in is by adding heat. Okay? So of 'n vlam, of 'n stofie, of 'n wat ook al. Okay? Adding heat, and what is heat? Heat is energy. Now this energy is converted or used in one of two different things. It's either going to be used as kinetic energy or as potential energy. As die een toeneem, bly die ander een dieselfde. Okay, so as sy kinetiese energie toeneem, bly sy potentiële energie dieselfde. So let's quickly talk about that first. Everywhere that is highlighted pink, what's going to change? Kinetic or potential? kinetic energy. How do we know that? Because kinetic energy is directly proportional to the temperature. And as you can see there, the temperature is increasing. So as die temperatuur toeneem, beteken dit kinetiese energie neem toe. Wat beteken dit wanneer ons kyk na die deeltjies? Wat verander binne in die deeltjies? Wat doen hulle anders? Nie die spasies nie. Hulle beweeg vinniger. Okay, so when you're talking temperature, you're talking kinetic energy, and you're talking how they move. Hulle beweeg vinniger. Okay, wat bly dieselfde by die pink dele? Yes, EP, né? The potential energy. So then what stays the same on a molecular level? On a molecular level, it means that the distances between them stay the same. So the intermolecular forces stay the same. Oral waar dit pink is. Okay? Hier meet ons dit in die vaste stoffase. Hier meet ons dit in die vloeistoffase en hier meet ons dit in die gasfase. Maar julle kan gaan kyk hieronder. Die tabelletjies se goeders is dieselfde daar. Okay? Wat dieselfde bly en wat toeneem is dieselfde. Is oral daar dieselfde. Okay. Now let's talk about those flat things. Okay? The green parts are the phase changes. So it's changing from solid to liquid and then from liquid to gas. Jy moet weet wat ons daai fase veranderinge noem, né? Jy moet weet wat ons dit noem as iets verander van 'n vaste stof na 'n vloeistof, van 'n vloeistof na 'n gas toe of aan 'n kant toe. Okay, but you've been doing that for a few years now. Goed, wat bly konstant wanneer die fase verander? Die temperatuur, so wat? Die kinetiese energie. Okay? The temperature remains constant, so that means the kinetic energy remains constant. So are the particles moving faster or slower or staying the same? Staying the same, né? Hulle beweeg nie vinniger of stadiger nie, hulle beweeg teen die tempo waarmee hulle in daai fase verandering ingegaan het. Okay, then the next thing, what changes? The potential energy changes, which means that, ja Aaron, wat het jy gesê? Die afstand tussen die deeltjies. Sorry Jaden, die afstand tussen die deeltjies neem toe. Wat beteken? Die intermolekulêre kragte word swakker. Okay? And if the intermolecular forces are becoming weaker, it means that we are going from either solid to a liquid or liquid to a gas. That's it. Nou, as ons hom gaan omdraai, daar wys hulle vir jou, hy het nie eintlik sulke skerp hoeke nie, but it doesn't matter. Hierdie is 'n afkoelingskurwe. Okay? So let's just quickly swap it around. Everywhere that it is pink, do you guys agree that the temperature is decreasing? Nee? So wat neem af? Wat se energie? Kinetiese energie. So what's happening to the particles? They are moving slower and slower and slower. Okay? Wat gebeur? Of wat bly dieselfde by die pink dele? What remains the same for the pink parts? The potential energy, meaning that the distances between the particles as well as the intermolecular forces remain constant vir daai pink dele. Nou kom ons by die fase veranderinge. Once again, you need to know what we call it when you go from a gas to a liquid or liquid to a solid. Okay? So daar gaan hulle af. What stays constant during the green phase? Die kinetiese energie, want, sien julle, die temperatuur bly dieselfde. So because the temperature remains the same, it means that kinetic energy remains the same. Okay? What is changing? Die potentiële energie. And what does a change in potential energy mean? Means that the distances between these particles, are they becoming bigger or smaller? Smaller, né? There's now a cooling curve. So they're coming closer together. And how's that going to influence the intermolecular forces? Stronger or weaker? Stronger, né? Want hulle is nou nader aan mekaar, so nou kan hulle daai aantrekkingskragte sterker voel. Have you guys got this? Kan ek sommer nou vir julle toe sal uitdeel? Nee. Okay, maar julle moet leer. Goed. Yes.